Hey everyone, welcome back to more Pokemon Conquest Ultimate. In the last episode, we finished off Mitsuhide's storyline, which was pretty difficult considering the fact that, you start off secluded from basically anyone else but Nobunaga, who you can't really strengthen your army against much. That was the main thing. You were just not able to collect a bunch of warriors and finish off a bunch of kingdoms to really snowball in the same way that you do in other storylines. Today, we're going to start off with Gracia's storyline, all grown up. Although her father is concerned, Gracia is delighted at the opportunity to set out on her own. It is time for this little girl to grow up. Is this when we're going to find out that she is the daughter of Mitsuhide? Once upon a time, at a gathering of Ransai warlords, a decision was reached. A test was to be carried out to determine the strength of each kingdom's junior warriors. A warrior would be selected from each kingdom, assigned a castle at random, and asked to demonstrate their skills on the battlefield. The warlords themselves were not allowed to offer any help. So, you want me to become a warlord and help unite all Ransei, father? No, I am not permitted to assist you in any way. This is a test for junior warriors, not for warlords. If I were to involve myself, it would be akin to a parent fighting their children's battles. Oh, so I would have to battle without you, father? Yes, I know you don't want to leave my side without me. I'll do it. I always wanted to visit other kingdoms. Are you telling me never to leave the castle? I hardly ever get the chance to travel. But this contest will let me travel as much as I want. I'm not sure this is such a good idea. Alright, now, only now do I realize that they're father and daughter. Alright, we don't even get Nick Storm. Where do we start? We start in, Aurora. Alright, very cool. Aurora, but we get the same warriors as basically last time, and Maguochi is like right next to us. That's cool. Tadakatsu, Muneshige, who still has the move. Muneshige has 2 kingdoms apparently. So this was like a 4-star one, although... Oh, Muneshige's got 3. Goddamn right, he's the dominant lord. And, I suppose kind of cuts us off from doing a whole lot. Uishi has what seems like 2 kingdom parts. Hanzo has 1. Kanatsuga has 1. Okuni has 1. Yukimura has 1. Hanbai has 2. And Kai has 2 as well. I will say it is actually quite nice to be next to Maguochi. Although, because he's like the one warlord which we don't have yet. But we also don't have really anything to like too easily beat him with. I'm gonna give it a try though. Our best bet is to just go on the offense, I'd say. Yeah, we want to get Maguochi. I would imagine his perfect link is probably in Greenleaf. I think it's Shaman? Or... Yeah, I think it's Shaman Sky. That is his perfect link. That being said, with a Giga Drain, it is not particularly easy to immediately get him. But with an Ice Weather Ball, like, maybe. Although we'd have to get him in, like, a very quick amount of time. Regardless, it's not like we could have faced Tadakatsu. Tadakatsu would have the same issue of not being able to really hit it super effectively. Alright, you go over there. Although maybe Weavile can help, we'll see. Magnezone could be an issue though. Okay, you reaching is kind of annoying for us. Okay, well that's one down. Damage is damage. That's all I'm saying. Okay, well we've set ourselves up there, maybe, potentially. That may have been a bit of a mistake. Oh, gosh, duck. Oopsie. I mean, oh, we could have definitely like won this if we didn't so stupidly throw away everyone basically to Magnezone. Whatever. Let's just forget that ever happened. How embarrassing, honestly. Well, so much for that. That's a wasted month, plus making him a lot stronger. Like I said, something tells me they're probably not gonna attack immediately. So maybe we just wanna get like a warrior for like the first turn. I don't know, we're just not adjacent to any opponent that we can hit super effectively with a warlord, so like gathering other warlords might be a little hard. Grad's not that great offensively. I mean, if we had Mitsuhide, we could have just, you know, Chanpao could have just wrecked the opponent. Alright, good miss. And you just sit there. Same goes for you. $12 damage, not like a ton or anything, but hey, it's something. Mold Breaker. They should give us this guy, Juzu. Alright, I mean, people got like a slight bonus, and who does this guy have? Probably a poison type. Never mind, he's got Sandaconda. Alright. Not too bad. I don't think we have used the Sandaconda guy really ever in the playthrough, so. And of course, everyone is getting slightly better because, well, okay, yeah, we should definitely not take them out right now. Like, we have unfortunately made them really strong. And that is our own fault. Tadaoki's over here and Ranmaru is over here. You don't have... We're surrounded by fucking steel types. That's the annoying thing. These guys have a member more, but if we can beat them, we stand, I guess, a solid chance. Kind of a pain in the ass that we're kind of blocked out by Muneshige. But who knows, maybe they won't get officer bonus because of this. I mean, this is another one of those maps that just takes a while. So, I'm not that confident in us actually getting Metagross or Empoleon. Alright, you can move a lot, but that makes sense. He wanted to go in there, but couldn't. I mean, these guys actually don't use grass type moves, so it's a nice burn, like genuine. Alright, so much for Celebi. Here comes Empoleon. Metagross goes that way. Alright. At the very least, we're up 2, right? I mean, that's true. It's a real fact. Weavile, gosh, just stay there for a sec. Like I said, I don't have much faith in us actually getting Metagross or Empoleon. Although, you know, if Gracia can reach this turn, which, like, maybe. Alright, well, no, never mind. I was half expecting us to fall into the ground, to be perfectly honest. Oh yeah, and then he's not going to be able to do anything next turn either. He was not just going to go and kill Sanakama here. Oh. Interesting. That being said, I think we did beat Excelgor like fast enough to get his thingy. Okay, now we're gonna be in an endless loop, it seems like. Alright. Alright, that kind of works for me, I guess. No! Come on, man. I already know that that it's taken too long for us to get these two. So, too bad for that, I guess. Senecon will probably finish off Meta Rose though next turn. So at least we win the battle. But like if we want these guys, we're gonna have to individually get them. What can I say? Shendekan was really good in this match. But that makes sense considering, you know, their main two Pokemon are Steel types. Should still get, I think, for Warriors. Everyone goes up to 15 and 1 to 19. That's good. Yeah, we get 4 Pokemon from that. Including Beware, Cropius, Reveroom, who I don't think I've really ever used, and Flygon. Alright. An interesting bunch, to say the least. Tadakatsu is finished. I don't really expect them to go offensively in these first few months. They never do. Oh wow, the moment we have money, someone comes here like, could I have some money? I saw you just picked up some money. Could I have it? I want it instead of you having it. Alright. take a different approach and take Violite. Because after that, I mean, you either have to, you know, defeat one of their places or two. But, of course there's a someone there. Of course they got a warlord in their area. Why don't I get any warlords? But who's even over there in Fontaine? Ina's in Fontaine. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just curious. What free warrior are even there? I mean, Ina's the only one of real note. But let's just get some guys to take care of. Ranmaru, right? I'm gonna leave these two over here. And I'm gonna bring Beware Tropius and Flagon. I know there's like the Noivern, which like would be a good Pokemon for Thingy to take out, but you know, I don't want someone to be like incredibly over leveled. Ranmaru is simply put just an easy target, let's like be honest here. The problem is Celebi probably does like 5 damage to him. Sneasler's over here, that's good for you. Although he hits us back pretty harsh as well. Outside of Santa Con, everyone got his bomb in pretty well. The thing is, I've got the suspicion that Lucario is probably going to get one shot by most of my guys. Oh, shit. That's a very little amount of damage for being super effective. Our guy's 10%. How many percentage do you have? 12. Feels like that is slightly off. Alright, well, what you can do, I can do as well. Was Flagon have Levitate? You'd think he would, right? Okay, Tropius is dead. That's very unfortunate. Do you have Levitate? Yeah, you do. Nice. 7. Sure. I'm kind of convinced that you just one-shot. Yeah. Alright, I think we have this turn to maybe kill. I mean, if Lucario would get hit by it, that'd be great. Oh, right, now it's basically over. Now we can't do anything. Also, that doesn't boost range. Upsetting, but like we couldn't have even hit it with Celebi, so like the paralyze doesn't matter. So we're probably not getting Ranmaru either. That is the one thing. In the beginning of the game, it's pretty difficult to get yourself a Warlord. And he gets paralyzed for the second turn in a row. No crit. Too bad. Oh yeah, we should have had Sanakama back there, it's fine. Oh, come on! Really? That's just annoying. Come on, man. Alright, by this point, Sanakana, get in here. Right, but with that, we have at least taken Violite, so there is something to that. And we get 3 warriors, which I know one of them I think has Vaporeon, but the other 2 have Dragalge and Tyrantrum instead, which is fine. I mean, as for what we do now, it's... I mean, Mugwuchi's still an obvious target, but, I mean, knocking Mune Shige down a peg is obviously a good thing. He's got a, like, relatively big army. So yeah, these 3 guys, who aren't even that weak, don't really have great matchups here. So I think I'm just gonna go delegate them to defend or to train, and then let's just look if anyone else does anything, which I don't think they will. And then we get the Elder. Did they get Ina? No, they didn't. Alright, thank God. That being said, Ina or Ranmaru or anyone did not join our cause, which is kind of sad. And, like, there's also no one near us that is... Like, everyone near us just has super effective Pokemon against us. I mean, we could hit... Kaganetsu is, like, one of... Is, I think, literally the only one. Kaganetsu is the only one that we would be able to have hit super effectively anyways. But, yeah. Of course, someone's in Pugilis. Can't be where I'm at. So, I mean, we may have lost our first match to Magochi, but, like, maybe... We'll probably win our second one, let's be real. But, yeah, we'll things will have to go kind of strangely for us to even be able to recruit Maguochi. Same thing goes for Staraptor and Moneshigen. Generally, in the normal big maps, it is really hard to recruit a Warlord if you don't have a super effective attack on him. It's basically the only way you get them. And considering that we're essentially just surrounded by guys that resist grass, then you're just in a difficult spot to do that. But yeah, for the rest, I mean, we did take 2 other places, so it's not going that badly. But yeah, everyone, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.